what's going on, y'all? It's your boy 30, man. We back with another video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Tell your brother, mama, sister, everybody 30 got them locks, right? Last couple days, them locks been broken. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Even if I don't post a video, I know some of y'all saw the community post, or if you're in my Discord chat, I post pics every day. It's been kind of weird, man. But you know what, man? I'm gonna be honest, like, I guess because I do it every day, I don't know if it's better fatigue, but I haven't felt like super good. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm ready for this a lot. Like, I feel like they're good bets, and I'm doing the same research and doing my same system that I always do. But you know how it is when you get that feeling some days like this gonna be a good day, and some days like, well, this, even with the best research, I just feel a little off. You know what I mean? I had the kids and everything. It was just a rough couple off days, but it is what it is, man. I don't make no excuses. We supposed to win bets. We don't supposed to lose them. I know a lot of people lose. That's not what we trying to do. We trying to keep the winning going. So that's what we got, man. So today, man, I got 5 picks I absolutely love. I wouldn't have put them on the video if I didn't love them. I said 5 picks, but I actually had about 8 or 9 in my head. But I just think, man, I honestly believe, like, it's impossible for any bettor to come out and be like, oh, yeah, I got 9 or 10 locks to it. Like, it's just impossible. Even with 9 or 10, somebody gonna sell you. Somebody gonna get hurt, God forbid. Something gonna happen to blow it. So you don't see people going 10-0 a lot like that. Like, I done went 5-0, 6-0, but to go 8, 9, 10, 11-0, that's kind of like, something gotta go wrong at some point. But I got 5 bets. I love them. I got some college football I love. Both college football games today, I betted with them. I like both of them. I like the system. I got the spread. I got the total, whatever. And I got some NBA. Y'all know, man, NBA unders is where we made our bread and butter. I love taking NBA unders, but it gotta make sense, especially in the game where it's catered to scoring. All these 3-point attempts and all these free throws, man. So we gotta be careful to not take a game that is gonna be heavy threes and a lot of free throws. So, but I got 5 bets. Let's hop into them, y'all. First bet of the video, Miami, Ohio, plus 2.5 versus Buffalo, right? They're on the road, college football against Buffalo, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all, so the line, so this what happened, man. This is strictly a sharp line movement play, right? I think Miami, Ohio, the better team anyway, but they are on the road. So they opened up as 2-point underdogs. They 2.5-point underdogs. They swinged all the way around to 2.5-point favorites. So what did that tell you? They just don't move a college football line 5 points, even with a small game like this. They're not moving a college football game 5 points unless something major's going on. Either somebody got hurt, you know what I mean, something bad happened, or like the bettors, the sharp bettors smashed Miami, Ohio when they was underdogs, and they realized that they should have been the favorite and Buffalo should have been the underdog. But I feel a lot better. I could have took Miami, Ohio money line. I think right now on hard, they're like minus 130. I think they do win the game, but just to be a little super safe, even though we know there's no such thing as super safe in sports betting. But just in my head to make myself think I'm going extra safe, I'm gonna go Miami plus 2.5. I should have went Miami plus 3.5, but it's a straight bet, so I want to try to get as much value for the minus 145 odds as I could. So first bet of the video, Miami, Ohio. I don't see a high scoring game. I don't see a blowout. I think Miami wins this game, but even if they lose this game, they're not gonna lose by more than 3. So first bet of the video, let's get into the next one, man. Second bet of the video, right? Simple 2-leg, right? Central Michigan, Kent State, over 41.5 first leg. Second leg, Miami, Ohio, plus 3.5. I told y'all in the intro, I don't see a situation where they lose this game. I don't think they lose by 2. I don't think they lose by 3. And if so, God so happen, if they happen to lose, they're not losing by 4. It's a low scoring game. I don't see it. But for Kent State and Central Michigan, it's going to be a high scoring game, right? So for them to get to 42 points, should be sweat free. It could be 20-20 at halftime. I think Central Michigan actually wins the game, but I didn't feel too comfortable messing with that spread. I think it was at 7 at first, then they bumped it to 9. I didn't really feel comfortable because 9 is a weird number. You know what I mean? If I can't get 6.5 or 9, like if I can't get the right number and the key number in football, I'm not taking it. So, but that game, the first game to go over 41.5, they're gonna score 42 points, and then Miami, Ohio plus 3.5. Let's get to the next one. All right, y'all. Next bet of the video, NBA prop, Isaiah Joe over 17.5 PRA. Right. This is my thinking. We know Isaiah Joe don't start. He didn't start it before, but for the most part, Isaiah Joe don't start. It's a lot of talent in OKC. We know that, right? I'm not saying Shea won't get 30. I'm not saying that the Thunder finna smack the Kings. The Kings, even with both healthy stars, they can't stop a nosebleed. They suck. Some nights they shoot 10 for 45 combined. They suck. I'm talking about Levine and I'm talking about DeRozan. They just can't play well together because they're so much similar. They're not different players, but nonetheless, Isaiah Joe over 17.5 PRA. I think it's going to be a blowout fashion. Isaiah Joe ended up scoring about 12, 13 points anyway in a regular game without a blowout. But in a blowout fashion, his minutes are up even more. So I can see him taking about 5 or 6 threes. And if he takes about 5 or 6 threes, guarantee he hitting about 3 or 4. That's 12 points right there. You telling me he won't get 3 rebounds off the hustle, 2 assists? He's just a great young player. So Cason Wallace is a similar type player. But in this spot, I felt better taking Isaiah Joe. Not saying he's so much better, but I just trust Isaiah Joe more in this position. Like, he's shown that he play more minutes, he's more productive. Some guys, they play more minutes and their progress, their productivity diminishes. That's not Isaiah Joe. When he's on the court, good things happen. Where he can hit shots, the midi, you know what I mean, assist, rebound. He does a lot for a great young player. So next bet of the video, Isaiah Joe over 17.5 PRA. If you want to mess with his points by itself, you could, but y'all know I really don't like to take an over by itself. I don't want to mess with his 12.5 points because what if he end up with 11, right? But he had 5 rebounds. Things like that you got to consider. So let's get into the next one. All right, next bet of the video, right? We got the Knicks and the Mavericks, right? So for this bet, I'm taking New York Knicks team total over 118.5, right? And I know what you're thinking, 30. You just said in the intro, you really wouldn't be taking like, you know what I mean? You got to be careful when you're taking over-unders and stuff like that, right? The Knicks do play a brand of slower basketball with Brunson. I get that. But what we know for sure, they going to get points when the clock starts. Brunson going to shoot 10 free throws guaranteed no matter what. If not 10, 8 or 9, 7 free throws, he's going to get that no matter what, right? So on top of that, Dallas sucks. Dallas defense is middle of the pack, but Dallas gives up so many second chance points, so many rebounds. Without AD, extra possession, extra possession, extra possession. That's going to lead to kick out. Y'all know how it is. When you hooping at the gym, you miss it. You miss an open look. The team get the rebound. They kick. It always leads to a 3. Second chance points always lead to another bucket because these professional athletes with a second chance at it. They shouldn't have missed the first one. They're not gonna miss a second wide 3. So I love the Knicks to score like 125 in this spot. I think they win this game pretty easily as well. I might mess with the spread later on if I feel comfortable. But for this bet alone, New York Knicks over 118.5. I just don't see how Dallas stops them. I don't think they stop their second chance points. I just see New York having too many more possessions to get up to 120 or 125. So let's get into the next one. All right, last bet of the video, simple 2-leg plus 105, right? Raptors and 76ers, I think I got it under 239.5, and then I got Knicks money line. I already told y'all about the Knicks. I think they're gonna kill Dallas tonight. I just don't think they have enough. Dallas has enough to keep up with them as far as rebounding, defense. They just don't have enough. Dallas going to be outmatched tonight. They might play tough in the first half. That's why I'm not messing with the first half spread. But full game, there's no way Dallas wins this game. You heard it here first. So Knicks money line, but this the first leg, right? So Raptors and 76ers under 239, right? So the total opened up, I think, at 237.5, right? It dropped 3 points to 234. It's currently at 234 when I make this video, right? I told y'all I would never bet against the line movement unless I really deep down knew it was incorrect. Because they don't move, like Vegas and these sports books, they don't move these lines for 30 or Michael or these regular little bettors. We can bet every day, but we not betting 50 grand, 100 grand. We not, even if we not expert bettors like that to them. We might do it every day, but we small fish. So for them to move that line, it means a lot. 3 points in the NBA game, I just don't see how they go over. But I already like the under because same conference, same division. They play each other 4 times a year. Tough, gritty defensive teams on both ends. This ain't gonna be no pretty high scoring game. It's no way. So 76ers, Raptors under 239.5, and then Knicks money line. This is actually my favorite play of the day. Normally I like the straight bets, but for the day I love this 2-leg. I don't know why. So these are picks for the day, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me day in and day out. I know last couple days I've been doing like the community posts and posting the pictures of the picks, but I want to get back to making the videos during the week. I ain't got my kids. It's their first day without the kids. I can kind of buckle in and lock in. So let's get this money, man. Put these bets in. I'm gonna catch y'all in the Discord, man. 30 out.